early for the dealers come out. Everybody is outside till the killers come out. You ain't eating, you just act full. I'm impactful. Dozen funerals in a month, I got that pull. I will give it to niggas in all rap forms. Ignatius out right now on all platforms.
What's up, everybody? You're in the building with the all-knowing, all-loving, all-feeling, all-seeing, all-powerful, all New York Knicks. It's damn all everything sexy as hell host of this channel, Lamont Tyson. Watch by losing in stocks. Win by losing in stocks. It is June 5th, 2026, and we are watching my leaderboard today. I've got Tesla, I've got Apple, I've got Microsoft, I've got ServiceNow, and I've got CRM. That is it. And we are just going to allow the marketplace to do their little manipulations. And we're going to just check to see what's going on every 5 minutes today. No more falling for bananas and tailpipes. We've done that too many times. Folks, it is time to get green, get paid, and get on with a better life. And right now, I'm just watching to see who's at least holding strength. So far, Tesla is. So far, Apple is. Microsoft is selling. ServiceNow is selling. CRM is selling. So it looks like our two strength names today are going to be Tesla and Apple. And we just got to be patient to wait for them to give us an opportunity for the second wave, if they are going to allow us to do that. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Today we're looking at a red day for tech and for people that like to go long. Looks to be a great day, getting geekgasm for those that like to go short. Main bond yields are all up. Bitcoin is down. Dollar index is up a little bit. Gas is down. SPY and NQ futures are down. VIX is up, folks, 3.57. That, if you are a shorter, that is great news for you. If you're a long trader, you got to be, this is the day where you only put in 25% your max risk. If you're trading the way I trade, SPY is negative. The Qs are negative. The names I listed are the only ones beating both SPY and Triple Q. And right now, it looks like people are running to Apple and Tesla. And these are the things that get on my nerves. These stocks run really, really fast, heavy, but you can't bank your system on the first move, folks, because oftentimes it is liquidity traps. It is a fake out. What I've had to learn the hard way is just be patient and see where the markets go. Get confirmation before you jump in with your own bias affirmation. Selling, Microsoft selling, ServiceNow selling, Salesforce moving up, so we'll put that one in the number 3 position. And we'll see what happens, folks. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We can't, I mean, Salesforce might give us a trade today. We couldn't, we have to see how price behaves around VWAP before we do anything. This one is getting pushed down around pre-market. This one is kind of hovering around pre-market. And Salesforce hadn't even got back to pre-market yet. At least it's holding VWAP. So, folks, we'll just be patient. It looks like we're going to be able to just go ahead and take Microsoft and ServiceNow off the list. All right. It's almost time to do our first round of relative volume checks, and that'll give us some more data before we get into trades. Getting as much data, pertinent data, folks, not just crazy data, not analysis by paralysis, but data that helps you in the way you like to trade. So let's go in here. First, let me check the VIX again before we even start looking at that data. Yeah, VIX is you don't take a whole lot of risk today if you are a long trader on tech. And let's see here. So ServiceNow has that's a decent relative volume. That's decent. We can work with that. 2.05. That's decent. Let's just see how much strength it holds. Salesforce, yeah, Salesforce is going, folks. That is not going to hold up. So we'll go ahead and, even though that chart looks good, man, does that chart look good. That's so tempting. But with that level of relative volume, folks, I'm going to be disciplined and I'm going to say no trade. We're not going to do anything with Salesforce. So we're cutting Salesforce. Apple can stay on the list, even though it's selling. If it turns around, we might can get something. Amazon, we don't even have Amazon on our chart. And so with that great relative volume, I'm going to have to put Amazon on the chart eventually. Tesla, great relative volume, 277. Microsoft, folks, we're going to have to cut Microsoft. Goodbye, Microsoft. So do we have, let me see, let me go back to Amazon. Amazon has a 2.16. So we've got, folks, we've got our list. We've got our list. The only one I need to add is Amazon. So let me go see what's going on here. You might be curling for us. Great if you do. Your RSI is a little too hot right now, so we'll have to wait. ServiceNow, you look like you're in a deep sale. So let's go ahead and get Amazon on the chart really, really quick. And we've got our list for today. We'll see. We'll come back and check again in a minute. AMZN. Damn it, Amazon. Just damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. You're running hard and you're running fast. So Amazon, I don't know if we're going to get a trade or not. Pre-market was right there. We're probably going to have to wait for the second wave, folks, because right now it's starting to run away. I can't take this trade at a 79 RSI. Can't do it. Maybe Tesla looks like it's selling off. Damn it, Tesla. And Tesla did have our highest RSI, but you know what? This could just be the setup to come back. Apple, can't touch that one. And this one is in a complete sell-off. And I bet you the relative volume is going to kick that off the list. Unless it makes a comeback real quick. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, folks. So right now we're just watching and we're waiting. Just watching and we're waiting. Being patient. Oh, good. I'm tired. So now's a good chance to see who's actually going to hold relative volume. Yeah, I think we're going to be able to do something with Tesla. I think. Let's go see. Let's go back and see. Yep, I knew Salesforce wasn't going to survive, so good move on that one. Apple dropped pretty quick. That is a quick, hard drop on Apple. Amazon didn't take too bad of a drop. Still a pretty drop, but didn't take too bad of a drop. And let's see here. Still got Tesla. Tesla still holding a pretty strong relative volume. And then ServiceNow. ServiceNow is off the list, folks. We are down to Tesla, Apple, Amazon. That's where we're at. And it looks like, oh man, I was hoping it was going to be Tesla, but no, doesn't look like Tesla's going to do it either. Not yet anyway. So we got Apple, we got Amazon. Amazon is still burning too hot. Apple's still burning too hot. The only hope I have for a good high value, well, it was going to be Tesla, but the sellers are hitting that thing hard. Still not off the list, but they're hitting it hard. And this just could be the turn sale. The markets will come back and jump into it, but you know what we do? We are confirmation over here. We don't jump into stuff willy-nilly. So now we'll just keep our eyes on the prizes that we have left. Let's see what else is making moves. Amazon is almost about to be cut, folks. No kidding. SPY has a good relative volume, but it's in a sell-off position. I will check SPY because I tend to like to trade SPY on days when the market is red. SPY can give you some pretty good setup sometimes because it looks like we're about to lose Tesla unless it's about to make its comeback right now. And this could be a no trade day, ladies and gentlemen. For sure, this could be a no trade day. All right, SPY, let's see what you're up to. Let's see, your high from yesterday was up way up here. Pre-market was right there. But man, sellers have got you by the balls. Yuck. Okay, so it looks like we might get a little bit of a curl. A little bit of a curl on Amazon, but Amazon is almost about to be out of energy for us. That relative volume is okay, but it's losing steam quick. Apple, folks, technically is off the list. So I shouldn't even be entertaining this. And I won't. I got stuff to do today. Sometimes when you have stuff to do, it makes trading a little easier because you stick to your rules a little better. So I got Apple left. I didn't even put Google on the list. So why is that moving up? Microsoft is going. Let me put Google on the list, folks. Let me put Google on the chart. None of the things I thought would do anything pre-market done anything today. Nothing. Tesla's still hanging in there. Tesla's the only name from pre-market that has actually still made the list. Tesla's the only name. So now we'll see let's see how the market plays the next time, this time period coming up. Damn, it looked like I done missed. Have I missed Google? No, I haven't missed Google. Okay. All right. This is why you do those relative volume checks, folks. Google. Let's see here. We are a minute in. All right. I'm going to take a 100 share trade on Google. I'm in on Google. 370.86 is my entry price. Everything was great on this name. I'm glad I got it. 370. I'll just say 88, and we're going to have a stop of 370. I'll say 20. Let's see, what is the minute I get in this thing, it reverses. The minute. I'm going to say 370 will be my stop. All right. And where are we going? What was pre-market today? Pre-market is right about there. That was from Thursday. It went up to that pre-market. If I really want to be safe, folks, you should put your stop. I just don't have the kind of capital to be wasted. You should honestly put your stop just below the 9 EMA. Is really where you're supposed to put it. So if the 9 EMA is 369, the 9 EMA is 369.15. 369.50. I should make the stop 369.05. And then if it invalidates, folks, you just got to let it go. And it looks like it's about to invalidate. The ATR is $1.20. I'm about to get my OCO order ready. OCO. My stop, I'm making 369.04, and my limit is going to be 372.10. 372.10. All right. All right, folks, I am in there. I got my OCO order together. Only did 100 shares. Let me go ahead and screen share all this. My records. All right. So I'm in at 370.68. My stop is 369.04. And I'm looking to take profit in this area. The first resistance area is where I'm looking to take profit. So my OCO is set at 372.10. And now I just don't watch. I told myself today I was not going to watch my I wasn't going to watch my P&L, and it looks like I'm about to get stomped out. Not quite. Close, but not quite. And now you just got to wait, be patient. If I get stomped out, folks, I'm done for the day. I only took 100 shares. So either way, let's see how volume is. volume has just dropped off the map. So let me go in here. Since everything's already set, Google still has a great relative volume compared to, let's see, what else was on my list? Tesla's okay. SPY was selling. Google was the choice, folks. So let's go back. See what it does. It's struggling in this area. So if it can get to that area and it can give me it can get me above that, I might stop out and take that profit. Well, no. I said I was just going to let this thing do what it's supposed to do and get back up to that area. That's what profitable traders do. They either get stomped out one way or the other. They get stomped out with profit, or they get stomped out because the trade invalidated. This is my setup right here. VWAP compression 9 reclaim. I put my stop just below. You see that? I put my stop just below that candle. And if it invalidates, folks, it was just a bad trade idea. And right now, volume, I'm about to get stopped out, I think. CVD is positive, but I caught the tail end. Oh, I'm already stomped out, folks. It did stop me out. Let's see, how much did I lose? $184. So my trade idea on this one did not work. And that's what happens on days like today when the VIX is the way it is. Let's see what Tesla's selling, Amazon's selling. So at the end of the day, I picked the best stock to trade. It's the only one that is actually doing something, but I just couldn't figure out what was the best position to get in. And so now, let me see here. Amazon selling. Let me go look at Amazon. Amazon's out. Let's see here. Tesla's still in. And Google is still in. All right, so these are the only stocks in play, folks. And maybe Google will give me a second opportunity to get back in. 100 shares. Let's see how it does from here. Next candle, I'll look to see if I can get back in. And I might as well that's selling, so we're not going to trade that. That's selling, we're not going to trade that. All right. So it is all a Google show at this point. If the next candle, let me go ahead and get rid of this. Get rid of that. My stop, if I get back in, let's see here. That is 368. I'll put it at 375 if it gives us the opportunity, and we'll go back in for 100. But this is the one. This has got everything we need. It's got relative volume. It's got, the only thing I'm watching now is the RSI. I got in when CVD was stair stepping up. There's nothing more you could have done better on that trade. Nothing. And now CVD looks like it's getting ready to stair step back up. This could be finally the next push back up to pre-market high. Just got to see. Now we're going to keep an eye on volume. See how volume does. See if volume takes care of us. Watching RSI. RSI is not picking up any steam yet. volume is moving, but it's not moving fast. Okay, now comes the volume. Now comes the RSI. And guess what, folks? Now comes me for round number 2 of this stop. I'm back in 370.67, 37. I'm right there. All right. And my stop, let's see, 369. Put my stop 369.50 is where I'm gonna put my stop. First take profit is gonna be that same area from last time. So let's get this OCO done. 369.50 is gonna be the stop. 372.10 is gonna be take profit. Oh, my bad. My stop price 369, not 379. All right. All right. So let me screen share this one. We are all in there. And this will be the last try for the day, folks. And this doesn't work out. We're out of here. Let's see here. Yeah, it's some heavy resistance right around in here. This is kind of one of those places, folks, where I'm like, when you see too much resistance at a certain area, you probably should be getting ready to take your profit. And it looks like I'm going to get stomped out again. But it's fighting just to get back to pre-market. But no doubt, folks, this is of all longs and tech today, this is the one that's moving, but it's just not moving in a way that's conducive for us that like to go long. And whatever happens here, I'm probably going to call it a day. CVD right now, could googly moogly. CVD is green, folks. So if this thing can just hang in there, pull its way back up, we might go ahead and start moving back up. But it looks like we might, yeah, it stopped me out again, folks. There's nothing we can do about that. So let me show you. That's my stop out right there on Google. I tried. Sometimes, folks, I'm starting to get to the point where if I might even quit trying the second attempt if it doesn't let me get back in. I might just be like, man, the hell with this. But this is trading, folks. This is trading. You have these days. I followed my rules to a T. I followed them. And it just didn't work out today. And that's all you can do. That is trading 101. It happens. I made sure that everything was, you see, we've got it stair-stepping properly. I got in on this candle, right? That was the first candle I got in on. That was the safest candle because it had already proven it could hold VWAP. It did. But then it got here, shake out, got here, shake out, and got here, shake out again. And so there's nothing you can do about that, folks. It happens. And, you know, maybe the one thing you could say is maybe you put a longer stop on a day like today. Maybe you do take a complete VWAP as your stop. I just don't have the kind of, or I'm going to say something, Sue. I was going to say I don't have the capital for that. But what I should be saying is, if I know that data, then I need to get less shares. So I should have took 50 shares just so I could hold, oops, I didn't mean to do that, just so that I could hold to VWAP on a day like today. So folks, that is going to do it for me today. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, get yourself that life gain. Your boy took a L today and yesterday. And so in the last 12 days, because I'll be keeping my notes here, this is day 14 since I've been just, I've recommitted to my system and kept myself together. This is only the 4th loss I've had in 14 days. Everything else has been a win. So when you keep that kind of data on yourself and you understand that you're going to have these losses, it just comes down to risk mitigation. And what they like to do, what I've learned about most traders, the profitable ones, the most profitable traders in the world, folks, their win percentage is under 50%, meaning that when they do win, they win huge. And when they lose, they let their losses get cut short. And that's what we're doing here. We're learning to let losses get cut short. This is only year number 1.5 for me in day trading. I spent like 3 years doing options. And so this is still all a learning process. I'm not in that position where I was last year, being stressed every single day, that I am able to just let my losses loose. And so if you are a long trader, be careful today. Today is a great day for the shorts. And that's going to do it for this video. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe. Till that next Sex is Hell video, folks. I'm out.
Somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body. Somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body. Somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body.